Morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Just a reminder, everything we're about to do is just for educational and entertainment purposes only, and we do not trade with live funds. You should be able to see my charts now. Absolutely amazing start to a Friday, and have been updating members on this previous candle. But let me know if you can see my charts. It is a good day. I'll be updating you guys here shortly. I want to make sure I tag everybody in our Discord so that they know where we're at. So make sure everyone is joining us on the live stream. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let them come in. I'm here to help you. Give me 1 second. I'm just finishing tagging everybody. And there we go. And now I just wanted to update, man. If you guys are on our Discord, I literally just posted this image, and we were right here. And those of you know how to use our system, you don't short till you hit a box above and then close a bearish candle below. And we had that earlier during the London session, but we had beautiful long positions activated. And man, I'll tell you what, just after that message I just posted in Discord, and I told members, we had a couple people who actually took these positions. They're probably in here now. And as soon as we got here, the first thing I said to them, and I'll post the messages later on Discord, there's no editing. We don't do hindsight analysis like everybody else. But right here, I said set a target for 21,500. We should get enough buy pressure to get up there. And so literally from that, it was an extra 420 ticks or 106 handles for anybody that was on the NQ alone. I mean, it was a huge win across the board, but just an absolute monster. And just that quickly, I mean, I'm serious. Like, as soon as we hit this box, instead of looking for sells like retail will do and fight the move, it just really quickly told members, look for 21,500. It's a big deal. It's 100 handles away. And the best part about it is if you look in with our system, there was no like retracement, because the retracement happens here. And this is what sets us off different. And I hope any of you guys that have been with us before, if you're curious, one of the biggest issues traders face, I think just across the board, is they don't know where to set a take profit. They don't know where to set their stop loss. And then even when they do those two things, they get scared out of positions. Like you see this wick right here on any of these positions. I mean, look at any of these three. There's probably the biggest wick right there on this one. And then over here on US 30, the biggest wick actually happens right on the activation from right at the beginning of the position. And so those wicks terrify people, even though it doesn't hit your stop loss. So you get spooked out of your position. And so if you guys will look down here in the bottom right of the screen, index futures folks, we're releasing crypto actually this weekend. But for Forex folks, commodities, gold, silver, natural gas, oil, copper, we include these stats. So like if you look down here, we actually tell you how far the plays will retrace against you before going in your favor, and still with these high win rates. So like just to show you the examples, and again, it's so easy to call us out for BS because this is live, man. But like, look, the average retracement we tell you on the ES is be prepared to retrace 20 ticks or 5 handles. And it's not a random number. And look, it retraced 25. So 5 extra ticks. That's it. That's $1.25 per mini or $12.50 per micro. So within $60, it retraced a little bit extra. And then from there, that becomes that average retracement point. Those 20 ticks can become your second entrance or your sniper entrance. And then look what follows. And this is what happens. Like traders are so terrified by that retracement. Look at the NQ. 139 ticks of retracement. The average is 95. But look where the candle closes. It closed at 52 ticks. That let our traders know, and we teach us with our strategy that when candles move, when they move that average retracement, again, this is when a play runs against you where traders get terrified. Our traders know, using our system, we expect the retracement. And then if you want the position to run in your favor, statistically speaking, you want the candle to close less than the average retracement. And now you see this with the NQ. Our members are able to get out over 500 to now what will be a 650 tick move or 168 handles live. And the biggest thing is like what I want you all to focus on. Remember, I'm still talking to you. Markets are still moving. Look at every one of these candles after the retracement point. There's no retracement, no retracement. And now up here, this is the most retracement you've got, but it's still nothing comparative to this down here. And this is what sets us up different. And man, it's such a good day for index futures, folks, on a Friday when most traders are terrified of Friday. And I know a lot of you guys, not just our members, but many people who trade, you guys are taught to not trade news days. Every day this week has a news day. So now it's a cop-out to be like, please avoid markets 24/7, which is not ideal for traders. So if you guys want to get away from that BS, man, like this is the way to do it. And then shout out to Quetz and Jeff. I saw you guys post your monster wins. Such a good day to start. But yeah, man, if anyone who's jumping in now, you're like, well, what do I do? It's really simple. Right now, there is nothing but longs. Okay? Even though every retail indicator right now is firing off, you should be shorting right now. The 1 minute's going to go off and you're going to start getting all those little red button sells. Then the 3 minute's going to confirm. And then when that 5 minute confirms, everybody sells. And then prices will continue to push up. We don't short until we get a bearish close below a box. And if you look where prices are, we have this gigantic green box. And that means we're now in a bullish trend, everybody. So we can't fight. So for us, it's very simple. We can't short. And if price absolutely plummets right now, we don't chase it. We will look for shorts when we close below the box like this, and then we repeat the same process. The candles come down. There's the bearish close below the box. We expect 20 ticks of retracement. That's where people get scared out of their position. And then we look to get a little bit over 16.5 handles in our favor if you're playing the ES like that. And again, that retracement is what scares everybody. But right now, it's nothing but longs all day. I'm going to go from this. I'm going to look at Forex really fast. Forex, the DXY is in a bullish confirmation right now. Right there, everybody. We had a really nice back test of our box, and DXY is still holding strong. Okay, the euro right now doesn't have any positions activated, so instead of just sitting there watching it, I'm going to move over to the pound. So because the DXY is bullish, we want the pound or the euro to be bearish. So once this boxes show up, we want to see the bearish closes below, and there you go. So right here, there's your bearish activation on the pound. Our stats on the pound say that when a short or long gets activated, you expect 31 ticks of 8 ticks of retracement. So again, just showing you guys like how accurate this is, and there's no hindsight BS. It's moved 11 against us. The average is 8. So like instead of being scared about being in the position, you know and expect that 8. That means you can get in at that sniper entrance. So instead of getting in here, or that's entrance 1, your second entrance is right where the 8 mark is, like that. And now it's instantly a 2.3 to 1. But now here's the thing. Where's your take profit? The average take profit is when we travel 31, which is right here. So this is where we're trying to get on this position. There is a probability that we can tap this box and that's still a win and then flip it bullish. But until we hit this box and close bullish, we are going to completely expect to flood this down. And as you notice, like I'm talking to you live, and watch how DXY is continuing to go up. And now we're setting in a new low on the pound. And with all of these ideas, you notice like I jumped off the euro because the euro doesn't have an active position. So you don't have to sit there and stare and hope that that will do something. So we'll come back to this later. Currently, gold and silver offered shorts earlier in the day. One of the things I want to show you guys, like if you look over here and as you're learning our system, you're like, well, wait a second, that's a loss, isn't it? This is on silver in the middle. This isn't a loss. And you might be like, wait a second, now this dude's providing logical fallacies. He's picking and choosing. No, look down here. You see at this very bottom of our box, and then True Algo members, then those you guys still learning as well. This one says it's a confluence asset. That means in order to take a long on silver or gold, they both have to signal long. So right here on this long position that gets activated on silver, gold plays out, and then immediately we start flipping bearish again. And so now when we're pushing down here on gold and silver, where retail traders are going to start longing the high and thinking we can't drop further and further, silver is already in a bearish confirmation and gold is about to put in a bearish confirmation. So all we're doing is looking for prices to continue pushing lower on gold and silver. But if you're not in any active position, True Algo members, it's totally okay. And then the biggest thing to push towards you guys, let me zoom out just a little tiny bit, is True Algo members, my 4-hour level, like to the T. And you might ask me, like, why didn't he just put the 32 price on silver? Why did he put 31.975? And just telling you guys, True Algo members, like, my numbers are there for a reason. It's easy to put 32, but that's not what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be 31.975. And you guys can clearly see here is day, the candle could not close above it. It tapped it, and the candles, it literally, and that's where we drop. And then gold hits our weekly system and does exactly what it does best, long up, short down. And now we're sitting here and is continuing to flip our market structure off of the system. So it looks great. No reason to look for long positions. Silver and gold are going to continue to sell down, guys. Oil just had a good win. Really small wins in between the boxes here. There was a loss. We don't want to say that every position is always a win. We had long positions that provided a win up to here. And then right here, there's a loss. Okay? Most traders struggle when you lose. So right here, you guys can see there's a long position activated, green candle above the box. And then when that happens, people don't trust the system. But I want to show you. The way our system works is you push up here, bullish close, you expect retracement, and then for it to do this. But as soon as it closes below the box, you lose. And now most traders are terrified of using the ideas anymore. They don't trust the system. But as soon as this happens, now you finally have a system that says, okay, well, now you short. So a lot of people struggle earlier on in their trading careers. They don't know when they start losing, they want to flip positions with sides, and they don't know which one is going to be right, and it's random. Now you know exactly when it is. So as soon as we lose on this position, because it closes on the opposite side of the box with the bearish candle, you open the short, and now look. And now this becomes a monster of a win. And here's the best thing. It's a small win to take out that the loss that you had. And then right here, there's the next short. Because look, bearish candle, hit the box, closes below, activate your short position. This is what oil looks like on average. You can see we never even get up towards the stop. And then watch, it's so crucial so you know it's not BS. Average retracement on oil is 19. And so here is the activation point. And then as we go up, it retraced 24. So you already expect on average 19, which is 24 cents or 19 cents. It travels 24 cents against you, retracing back to the box. And then a stat that some of you guys might miss, whether you're a current member or people that are just watching, like we actually tell you the percent it's going to retrace back to the box. And so 81% of the time when you get a short or a long activated on oil, 81% you'll come back to the box you came from. So think about that. It said 81% you would come back. And then sure enough, it comes back. It is within the average that we have. You load up, and now you have a loss up here earlier today. There's your loss. Followed earlier, there was a long win up there. Then you have a short win. That's 2 for 2 of 3. Then you have a small little long win up, followed by now a fourth monster of a short position, allowing you to be 3 for 4 for the day. And then we also provide, if you take these ideas over a long period of time, there's an 80% win rate. And remember, it's 3 for 4. So it's already 75% for the day for your win rate, which means, again, it's on the accuracy of what the stats are provided. As of for right now on oil, if you look, we're now hitting boxes. And so now you can't enter into a position. If you're in your short, you just either take profit or you let it shift. Your stop loss, you trail it down. And then right here, I want to make sure you're clear. Look, that's the take profit. That's 62 cents. That's the average win on oil. And right here, it gave us extra. So we wanted 62. The wick to the bottom was 88. That's an extra like 40, almost like 35% on your position. And so, but right now, you can see there's a green candle forming, but it hasn't closed. We can't take longs now because the only way to take a long position is you have to get a close above the box. So again, we have to chill. We can't play oil. You'll have to look at something else. Crypto folks, and man, crypto has just been a dream. For us, we had a lot of volatility through the Asia session open, and then we had nice little long positions that developed from the first zone of our boxes, both on ETH, Bitcoin, or on Tether. Tether is in a bearish trend. Again, you guys can see the little arrows that our indicator has, and then right here, red down arrows. We know that Tether is trending bearish, which means we should be looking for reasons to continue to push up on crypto. Bitcoin has already gotten inside of our green box, meaning up, up, up. Ethereum is the only one that's struggling right now to get inside of our green box. When it does, 80% of the time, it will target higher and higher and higher. So when ETH gets up there, there's a really good opportunity that crypto should pump, pump, pump. Cool. And then crypto folks, remember, I have a big fib time that's going to start tomorrow. Last thing I want to do is I'm going to check some stocks and then the Russell and the 10-year, and then I'll head back over to index futures. Right now, we did just put in a bearish confirmation on Tesla. Apple was in a bullish confirmation from right here, and right now it has hit the box. So it is bullish, but you can't open a new position right this second. So you can be bullish or err on the neutral side. Microsoft, also bullish, but it has hit the box now. So it's either bullish or you can err on the neutral side. The reason why I say this is because when the New York opening bell happens, we can predict with accuracy where the options contracts will run. And then right now on NVIDIA, all the way on the right side, we are neutral. So True Algo members, currently we have 3 neutrals and 1 bearish, being Tesla. But reminder that both Apple and Microsoft are still in long positions from what we did. And lastly, we'll check Amazon. Amazon being the 4th biggest in the stock market. And you guys can already see here, this is going to be a bullish confirmation somewhere in these 2 candles. And it is just running like crazy. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. There's your long position right here. You have hit the box. So right now, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and are 3 of the biggest in the entire market cap for for stocks. And they're all flagging bullish or to be neutral here at the top, not looking for reasons to sell. So now come back over to the index futures. And what do you see? Remember, guys, I just told you we were up here. Retail traders, what did I say? The 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute, they're all going to start to sell. Rewind the tape if you think I'm lying to you and it's BS. No hindsight here, man. Now look at the candles. Think about all those retail traders I told you, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, they're going to sell. And then by not selling and just continuing to hold the longs, it's 54 more handles. It's 220 more ticks. Remember, it was 647 from here. And now from the totality of the long position, that's 870 ticks. It's 218 handles. And for anyone watching, when you're like, man, people would never hold that long. Listen, 95% of traders lose because they don't do this. We understand that you are correct. The other 95% of people, you're right, they won't hold positions like this. We do here because our members don't take shorts from here unless there's a bearish confirmation below. And it's so important for you guys to understand that right here is where I told you, retail traders are going to try to short the high because they're revenge trading it. And even if they went long on that short little time period with that little wick, they get spooked out of their position and they get out of our way. And then we can scoop up another 55 handles. And that's, I want everyone to understand, like, guys, you know how big this move is, whether you're a member or not. It's 200 ticks. And the craziest thing is, look, like we're already almost at the average just from this one little point here. Ugh. And the ES, by the way, folks, is in a brand new bullish confirmation from the daily system. And as you guys can see, we are trending green through our system. And we already have gotten almost to the 50% move. 50 cent. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I'm talking about a rapper. The 50% point here. And look, just straight up vertical. It's a gorgeous thing, man. Absolutely beautiful. Let retail keep trying to short. We'll enjoy the long positions up, man. And now look, what I was saying, just so you understand, look at the positions. And this is why I show everybody the stocks. Now look, you can see Tesla's going against us, okay? But our win rate is upwards in the 70 to 80% region. So it makes sense that you are supposed to have one of these run against you. Can you guys answer Forex Crypto's question on whether or not there were any alerts to tell you guys to look for the long positions? It's easy for me to say that. Crypto, if you can also type it into our Discord if you're on there, and I'll post it. So in case you guys are wondering, whenever we get these activation points, so like if you'll look here, somewhere between because it depends on my Discord is assigned to my time zone compared to yours. Somewhere between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. there will be a long positions in our Discord that tells you. And if you guys can go look over there, give me 1 second and I will literally just copy and paste it. But again, watch this. There's no shorts yet. So please don't short. Just chill. And so give me 1 second. And here we go. It's literally long on every single confirmation. All right. So I'm going to post a really big picture here. Remember, it depends on what time zone you're on. Okay. So right here. If you guys get a second, and you know what, man, hold on. I want to make sure there's no BS. So no one can sit here and call me and say he's just trying to show this. Give me 1 second. I'll set it up on the stream so you guys can see it too. Check this out. Give me like 15 seconds. I'm almost done. And then I'll show you. And then you can ask more questions about it too. All right, Discord. Let's go. Almost set up so you can see it. And there we go. You should be able to see it now, right? And then can you just confirm for you all? I know my Discord's in the way at the moment. But what do you see? Look at the timestamp. Look at the dates. No BS. You can see as of 3 a.m. And it wasn't just the ES. Look at it. I mean, it's literally the US 30, the Russell, the German 30, the ES, the NQ, the Nikkei. All of them. Every one of them says long entry confirmation. This is what sets us apart because it doesn't matter if we're on live for you or you're by yourself. You get these sent to you every single time. And look, as you scroll down, guys, let me know where you see the word short. Look, long. Look, 7:30 a.m., long. 8 a.m., long. Like, just so you know, it's not BS, man. And then look at the chart. There's no shorts. This is why I love this system. So that answers his question, in case you guys are wondering. Let me get that out of the way now. DXY is about to finish the long position, everybody. Remember, we talked about retrace back to our box. Boom. Almost to the full take profit getting up here. Getting a tiny bit more on the German, oh my gosh, the pound short in our favor. DXY is much stronger, but we're still getting that to play out in our favor. Remember, there were no new positions on any commodities as far as oil, gold, and silver. So we're still in wait mode on that as of right now. Yeah, crypto, man, I promise, bud, I'll be here to help you if you do decide to join. But I know you've been hitting up most of our live streams. And for any of you guys that are still thinking, you guys can ask any of our members. Like, you ask questions, we answer. We don't hide. There are losses. You will have losses. I mean, if you look at this is gold and silver. I mean, we literally tell you, look, the win rate on gold right now is 77%. The win rate on silver is 80%. That means you're going to lose. You can't go anywhere and expect to get a 100% win rate. It's impossible. And anyone showing you is lying. Okay? And unless they're only showing you a one-day trade. That's it. You know what I mean? So if you guys do decide to join, everything we do is backed by stats. It's not a logical fallacy. It's not hope. Hope is not a strategy. But we are here to help you. And whether you attend our live streams like I'm doing right now, or if you're sitting here and you're on your own at 4 a.m. during the London session, and you really want to get into a trade, but I'm not on yet, and you're worried I'm not there, then you see that those alerts fire off. But we also teach you, we have a video learning platform that teaches you how to do this. And every week I do a strategy review session at night. We put it on the website in case you weren't able to attend, and you can review it on your own, man. But this system is built different. Let's see if the Russell caused any losses, and you can look for yourself. Like, check it out, man. Remember, you guys just saw the alerts on the Russell and on the... This is so good. Look at this. Just so, again, you guys understand. Remember I said you saw the alerts, there was not a single short. Just so you know, there's no logical fallacy BS. Look, there's your bearish candle after hitting this box. But look how good our system is because nothing moves. It's not hindsight. There's no repainting. In order to take a short, and this is what the average move looks like on Russell. This is just programmed to the stats. In order to take this short, you have to have that bearish candle close below the box. Do you see how close it is and how good our system is? And then like from here, you don't short. And remember, you guys saw the alerts on the Discord. I'll show you again right here. Look at every word. Long, 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 long. That's all it says. There are no shorts. And so you don't short here because you're not supposed to. And instead, you get your long activation here when that alert goes off. This is what we expect on the Russell. Look how good that is. That is the stats we give you, a $9.20 move. And by the way, if you watched the video I uploaded yesterday, that was yesterday's price action. We don't go and cherry pick and try to find one day that worked out correctly. Look at the timestamp at the bottom. It was literally yesterday, and here's today on the Russell. Absolutely perfect. And then look at the alerts. Not a single time did you see it say Russell short right here. And now look up here. Like, you only wanted a $9.20 move. There's no shorts. Just trail your stop loss. And instead of only getting a $9.20 move, well, let's be honest, that is already bigger than 95% of traders wins. It gave you an $18.90 move. Now listen, did you get a take profit set all the way at the wick high? I doubt it. But look right here. Right when that candle closes, that's a perfect time to end your trade, $16.70. That is almost 2x the average move in your favor. So absolutely fantastic on the Russell. And by the way, just so you guys are all watching live, and you can call me out, man. Look, do you see indexes selling? You don't have to worry about people saying like the mid time frame and the low time frame and zooming in. Don't do that. 95% of traders lose. Talk to 95% of traders. You know what they're going to tell you? They trade the 1 minute, the 3 minute, and the 5 minute. By literally getting off those time frames, you already have a better chance than them. And look, it's just up, up, and away, man. God, no sells. This is now over 1,000 ticks live on stream. 1,060. If you just hung out with us and took the advice right here. Now remember, True Algo members, I posted in the group, I just wanted 21.5. But look at 21.5 exactly, and look at the back test of the level. Like, hold on. I want to make sure it's exactly 21.5 because that's what I told Jeff and the rest of the group. Look at the back test. And then look, it's just parabolic. I just love it, man. Oh, low stress. It's another 110 handles, man. Good Lord. Let all those retail keep firing off. Watch, I'll show you on a 1 minute, the small time frames. Watch the circle. Remember, rewind the tape right here and right here. Watch the small time frame. Right here on the NQ. Looks terrible. I don't know how people do this on the 1 minute time frame. It's so stressful. So focus right here, guys. Right there. So there's the 1 minute firing sells. So those people, all their bots or how they trade, that's where they start selling. Or they say, all right, the 1 minute's confirmed. I'm just going to wait for the 3 minutes. So now let's see what it looks like on the 3 minute. And you want to see that bearish candle. And look, right here, there's your bearish candle. So now they have multiple time frames telling them to sell. Right there. Now, the goal is just, so when that 1 minute and 3 minute crosses over, RSI, MACD, money flow, you name it, doesn't matter. Now their bots or their way they trade, everything is overbought. Let's sell. And instead, we tell you, our system, you don't sell until we close below the box. And then, like I told you, look at the icing on the cake. Right there. The most common time frame for retail traders. There's your 5 minute bearish candle. They already got the confirmation on the 1 minute. They got the confirmation on the 3. And there's the 5 minute that destroys them. They sell everything. Meanwhile, rewind the tape, and all I tell you to do is our system says to go long, up, 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 up. That's why I told you right here they were all going to get destroyed. The only way to win in markets is someone has to lose. The thing is, 95% of people lose because they're losing to the brokers. We help you not make those mistakes. I mean it, man. We're built different. And the biggest thing is all of you guys can call me out if it's a lie because you've been watching it happen. Where are the sells? There's no sells yet. Even if price eventually does absolutely plummet, I told you, we don't chase it. We don't change our rules. We wait for the sells to get a bearish confirmation all the way down there. I can't short any of this up here. And by not shorting that, instead of only getting a, what's it called, like we showed earlier, a 260 tick move, look, next candle open, straight vertical again. New highs. We don't fight. By the way, DXY and the pound. Look, it doesn't matter the asset class. I don't lie to you. Our system is not BS. There you go, guys. There's another 2 wins back to back. No loss. You see it, right? I haven't moved anything on the chart. There's a win on the pound. I told you I'm not on the euro because the euro didn't have an active position. I said there was not a single position to take new on any commodities, be it on oil, gold, and silver. And look at them. They're still at the same position they were when we started the stream. So our system tells you what to look for. I said we should be going higher on crypto, right? Not lower. Let's see if I'm wrong. And now look at the current candle. We haven't put in a new high, but look at the current candle when it prints. Stocks, we drew the positions. Look at them. Remember I told you we have a 75 to 80% win rate over a long period of time. I told you one of them is probably going to lose, and it's Tesla. And just to be clear here now, instead of being frustrated, this is a loss. Now listen, 99% of you aren't playing Tesla or any stock right now because you can't even play options. Now, look, Tesla is bullish. This is why I'm telling you our system is saying don't sit here and try to short. Tesla's now bullish. We can see that Apple was already bullish. We said neutral because it's out of box, but there's no reason to be bearish. Microsoft bullish. And this is, by the way, on Microsoft, this is a new bullish confirmation. And now look over here at Amazon, a new bullish confirmation. All of them playing out. And now let's check Amazon. Again, this is the fourth, or sorry, that was Amazon, NVIDIA. And right here at the top, look, we have it noted that it was neutral. And let's see now if it's flipped, going from neutral bias with our system. And it's still neutral because it's stuck at the box. So we'll stay on Amazon for right now and monitor that position. But this is another reason why we're not selling. There's zero reason to sell because the big 7 are all bullish. Look at Tesla, about to put in a new high. Microsoft already putting in a new high. And if you go back to indexes, NQ, new high. Crypto, I think you already answered your question here. Can you give me like an example? The reason why he's asking everybody, if you see him in chat, he's saying, do you only get notifications on news days or every day? Every day, bud. Like, so crypto folks, when the markets close here for everybody else, at what's it called, 4:30 or 5 p.m., depending on where you're at, the crypto notifications just keep on going. And it's not just on Bitcoin and ETH. It's on the totals, it's on Tether, and it's on 40 other altcoins. The alerts don't stop. So the problem is, like, if I go to crypto, here, I'll show you, bud. And you said you're on the NQ, right? I'll show you. Again, I don't want you guys to think there's any BS. So look, this is yesterday. Look at the times. So this is previous day, 5:30 a.m. There's the longs that were called and why the index is pushed up. Go back to the previous day. Look, 15th. You'll see the 14th as we go higher. There's the 14th. It doesn't matter the day. You get 24/7. The only thing is obviously everything stops when markets close for the weekend unless you're a crypto person. You go to crypto and voila, 24/7 never stops. 24/7 never stops. Thanks, Mike, for letting him know. I appreciate it, bud. Man, look at this beautiful DXY in the Forex play with the pound. Glorious. Oh. A lot of times with retail traders, people that aren't a part of our system, this is where they'll be like, oh, so what do I do now? It's like, this is the point, man. Like 95% of traders lose because like they're always trying to figure out what to do every single time at every single moment. With our system, we try to get you to stop being like that. Like the stress should be gone because you operate on either a 15-minute or 30-minute, depending on the asset. We teach you what our timeframes are. And like, this is how you run. Like, there is nothing to change now. It's just longs on DXY and shorts on the pound. Now, here's the thing. I don't know how many of you guys trade Forex, but if we are confirmed long on DXY, then when you check the UCAD or the UJ, they should also be long. So look, you'll be able to see live if it's BS. I haven't checked it, but our system tells us this. And there you go. Look, there's your long activation here. Or if you were awake during the Asia session, look at how perfect here. Look, bullish confirmations above the box, target the next box above, and then monsters right now with confirmations built with DXY to help support your idea. And then let's see if the UJ is also up or if the UJ is getting destroyed. UJ is being a little bit more consolidated, which means the yen is showing a little bit more strength here. But let's see if it's still bullish. There's no bullish confirmation yet. There was here, and that's already played out. And look at this. There's a bullish confirmation, plays out, bullish, hits the box. Then there's a bearish confirmation, comes down, hits the box. And then another bullish confirmation, and then a tiny little win here. And now it's pushing up against the current short position. But here's the thing, and I need to make sure you guys understand this. This asset right now here is telling you to short. Do you see it? But this is the UJ. In order to take a short on the UJ, and we teach you this in the platform and in the PDF that we show you, in order to take a short here, DXY has to tell you to short. DXY has not given a single short today. The entire day, there's no short. So you can't short the UJ, and instead you only look for your long positions. And by the way, that pound is absolutely going fantastic right now. We do use the futures charts. Look, new low. Look, watch 1 minute time frame. Want to make sure no BS. Brand new low on the 1 minute. It's going to keep on going. Reminder, everybody, that this is the average win here on the pound. Most traders do not know how to take profit. It's all a guessing game. Ours is 31 ticks right there. That's the average move we're trying to get to. So again, move your stop loss to break even so the position cannot be a loss against you. But just showing you how we call it live. Still no new ideas on oil, gold, silver. Crypto folks, we did just put a new high on the current candle for ETH. Microsoft has almost gotten to the next take profit. The Nikkei was perfect overnight too, by the way, everybody. Longs. There was a short loss right here as well. Again, nothing is perfect, but that loss is so much smaller comparatively to the longs. Again, that's why you got to stay consistent. And you'll see crypto that they answered your questions to, our current members, versus just me just telling you one thing. New York's going to open here in about 6.5 minutes, folks. Excuse me. Trying to remember not to cough into the mic. And so right now I'm just sitting here waiting for the candles to close. And I'll help guide you guys once New York does open. So you can see again up here at the top, this sell pressure that's coming in isn't from shorts opening. So you don't have to sit here and try to use order flow software or things like that. I'm not hating on those things. I'm just telling you, people use order flow, but then don't realize that every single broker has their own. Same thing with DOMs. They're different on every single broker. And so, sometimes you don't even know, or they don't tell you the truth that whether you're on the B broker or the A broker. So those things you got to deal with too. So that's the whole point of up here, it's a take profit. The reason why we say it's a take profit for us, again, because the whole 95% that lose, there's shorts don't get opened here. And even if they do get opened, this isn't where we would short. The shorts are down here. So for us, just like we're talking to you guys, this is a take profit thing on the longs that have gotten us up here. Trying to see if really good shorts right now on the 10-year note. Sorry, I didn't show the 10-year note earlier. Again, longs to get us up here. And then now the 10-year note is rejecting from our daily system to push down, everybody. I don't know if any of you guys trade the 10-year note. We do have the stats on the 10-year as well. You guys see Anyone who thought they were going to catch the low and started going long on gold, oil, and silver now are red, getting it punished. And again, right now, gold is in a bearish confirmation. It's like this is what we're looking for. This is the average move on gold like this. So that's what we're looking for. And again, whenever I say the average move, all that is just this right here. The stats that you see. And then silver, it looks like it missed it by a tick to be activated. Yep, so not an actual activation on that. But still bearish nonetheless. But this is what we expect on gold. We did put in another new high on DXY and another new low on the pound. Trying to get to that average window here over at 31 pips. Almost there. New York, again, opens in 3.5 minutes now. I'll help guide you guys when the opening bell gets here. I might be talking just a little bit less as I'm waiting. But if you have any questions, just let me know. Jeff is talking about copper. We can look at copper because there's nothing else on the indexes. We can look at natural gas too. So here's copper. We do provide the stats for copper. Natural gas should be a little bit bearish. Yep, there you go. The reason why I knew it would be bearish is just because of oil is currently bearish, and so they follow suit. Oh, this is going to have great shorts. I already know it. It's so beautiful. Let's go. And then look, you're just in your bearish trend and goodbye price. Absolutely gorgeous, man. And then you can see one of our members, Jeff, talking about copper. First sell is right here. Again, clearing all boxes right there. And then now it's just in complete free fall. This is the average move on copper. That's all we wanted. But like, look, what happens? Like it hits your average and it just literally free falls, giving you almost 3x the average win now. All we wanted was those 48, and instead, again, which is a 24-cent move, not 24, but 24 hundredths, depending on how you read it. And it's literally over 2x the move in your favor. And one of the coolest things, guys, that like I'm trying to show you is where is the long? Because most retail traders, again, they're always trying to say, okay, where can I catch the reversal? What I missed the short. Where do I get in? Where can I get into the long? Like, that's not how trading should work. It's like, stop always looking for reversals and follow where the candles are moving. And look, every time you hit a box below with these bearish candles, you want to see price hit a candle, or sorry, the candle hit a box below and close green and then long. Do you see that? It's just straight red candles through the boxes from the shorts that were opened up earlier before the news released. Just lower stress trading, man. Really helps the consistency over a long period of time where most retail traders can't. They always think that they figure out something and then they start losing. They negate all the things that they've collected. And then sure enough, over a long period of time, they just continue to give everything back to the markets. Looks like we just put in another new high. Let's go. Look at the fake out again. You guys saw it, right? Again, watch the same exact process I just taught you. Okay? Think about this wick right here. Look, here's the 1 minute. There's all your sells, all those indicators again telling you to sell. There's your 3 minute telling you to sell. And I'll watch. There's your 5 minutes telling you to sell. And sure enough, we push them right out of the way. Like, system is built different, man. Like, and again, if you have trouble, like, I'm going to be here to help you every single day. Every now and then I'll take a day off. Like, everyone deserves a day off. You know what I mean? But like, I try to be on every single New York session like I am right now for members. Just so everybody knows, remember, it went from a 260 tick win to me telling members I was looking for 21.5 to being a 640 tick win. And now you're all watching live. Look how there's zero retracement for you to be scared of your position. It's almost 1,400 ticks, man. 340 handles. That's most people's month, like that have a good month. Your month is done in a single day. But remember, all of those other places, they tell you to avoid news days, right? Be scared of news days. You can't use any of your stats in a news day. Not us. Our stats don't care if it's a news day or not. We collect everything no matter what it is. That way there's no logical fallacies in the way. You're welcome, Jeff. I appreciate your kind words, bud. New York just opened. We're still in bullish confirmations. Even if we plummet here, it's not a sell. All this is take profits. I'm going to really quickly go over stocks. We did just hit a big take profit on Tesla, Microsoft, and also I got to zoom out. All you're seeing right now is big take profits happen. And even if these shorts continue to come in from the bigger sector, it's not shorts that we can take. Okay. But right now you have Apple is still bullish. Microsoft is bullish. Nvidia is bullish. And Tesla is still bullish. Cool. Really nice take profits that'll occur. We should get a divergence here shortly from US 30 and the NQ. What you'll start seeing is if the NQ keeps going down, you'll get some bullish momentum here on US 30. And again, if anyone's going to ask, I don't short here. I can't. Because if I short here, I'm not following my rules. The shorts for me will happen when we get a bearish close below boxes. And reminder, I have to have it closed both on the ES and the NQ. So if this free falls, I'm totally fine. I don't chase these ideas. I have to have a bullish or bearish confirmation. We're putting in new lows on gold and silver. New lows about to be happening on oil. Remember, we had our bearish confirmations up here. No new position right here at the very bottom, but we're still in that. We did put in a new high on that current candle on ETH and on Bitcoin. Not a new high for the day, but just the candle that we were watching. And now currently, we're just still in bullish confirmations. The only red you're seeing right now is because indexes are pulling down just a little tiny bit. Here's that divergence I just told you would happen. Look, US 30 is green, NQ red. We teach this to our members. If any of you guys are not with us, that's a good little note you want to write down. And then you'll see other people start talking about it. And this is such a good opportunity for you guys to see this. Look at the pound. Hits our boxes, 2 double stacked boxes. Same thing with DXY. And then sure enough, pushes back up. So this could be another new short opportunity, but you have to wait for this candle to close to open a new short. Apple back testing the 80% level. True Algo members. Microsoft. Nvidia back testing the daily system, as is Apple. If they can find support up here, we're going to get a really big bullish momentum push up here. Reminder that markets are closed on Monday. I'm expecting a massive gap on Monday night to occur because of the president inauguration happening on Monday, and it's a holiday where markets are closed. So just be ready for that, folks. And True Algo members, just be available. I might jump on Monday night if we have, I'll be on with you guys either way, but earlier if we have massive volatility, I'll live stream with you guys to take advantage of that. Crypto's pushing up again. Ta-da. Look, told you. Just so you can see, man, look, here comes the new high on Bitcoin for the day. It'll happen in just a second. ETH going to do the same thing. Watch it live. There you go. Told you. Again, the system is built different, man. Like everybody just hopes that they're going to be able to catch the high and they're going to short. But here's the thing. Think about all those people that like all they want to do is catch the absolute lows. Like look at Bitcoin. Like they think they're always, watch. I just want to show you how good the system was this week. Look at this, man. Everybody always wants to post their little pictures that they caught the absolute low on something and then they take profit here and all they have is $1 left in their position. Look at our weekly system. Create the long positions, and then it's just straight vertical. So you're able to long Bitcoin from 91.6 all the way up to 102.8. And then there's no sells. Like it's just green. Look at the arrows. Our system even says long it up. And that's why I told you, like, I'm expecting us to put in a new high on crypto, and Bitcoin just did it again. It's not a new all-time high, but it's a new high for the day. Getting a little bit more bearish momentum here now on index futures. Again, True Algo members, it's going to be harder to take shorts because you have to get a close below the weekly and the daily system for both the ES and the NQ. Big push down on the Russell especially. I think the Russell almost put in the average win and now rejecting. The Russell might be the one that causes an easier short here at the bottom. But hold on, I don't think the weekly is on. That'll help us in a second. But the weekly system will load here. Tesla played out perfectly with its calls at open. Boom. There's your wins. Again, right at the open for options contracts. There's your calls. Come on, Russell. Just trying to understand why the weekly's not showing. Camel. Again, remember what I talked about on gold, that there is a bearish confirmation on gold, but silver, there's no bearish confirmation yet. So there is a potential we could get a nice bullish confirmation here. If gold closes above, silver looks like it could also close above True Algo members right there. And that could be bullish confirmation across the board. Still nothing new on oil, everybody. You can see the ES playing games with everybody, making them trying to think that they're going to be able to short the high, only to buy back up again. I'm trying to read your question, Matt. So really quick, Brad asked another question. How do we determine time frames? None of our time frames change, by the way. So it's not like today I'm like, hey, today's a great day to be on the 15-minute. That's a logical fallacy. We are consistent across the board. So index futures and stocks are 15-minute. Every other asset class is 30. And you will never have to ask if it's going to change. And as far as like how we determine that, it's backed with our stats and with our system. And that's it. There's nothing else to say about it. And you see our members confirm the same exact thing too, Brad. Okay, now for the other question, Matthew's asking, can I gloss over where you would short the ES and NQ and where would be if the drop is intense? Okay, so yeah, really good question. He's asking where would we short whether, and I don't care how intense the drop is. So like as a retail trader, which is everybody, unless you're trading with 9 figures in your account, this pressure that kicks in, I don't know what determines what is a lot of pressure to someone versus anybody else. So like as this price pushes down, what we teach our members, and as you guys see me being consistent on this stream, I can't short, or we don't have alerts that go off in the way we teach our members until you have a bearish candle close below a box after hitting it. So like on the ES, shorts will happen when we get basically to 6,000 or 6,004. You guys see that right here, the price tag to the right? This is where we expect shorts to play out heavily in our favor. Not here. Because you can see we have a bullish candle close above this box and we're matching the green. That is our system. So I already know where that is. So if you're someone who wants to short, this isn't the place to do it. And this is very important. Watch what our members say. True Algo members, if you short the high right now and you win, what do you teach yourself? And this is really important, guys, because they know if we short, you're breaking rules. But that's not what you're teaching yourself. You're not teaching yourself you're breaking rules. You are teaching yourself, and I'm going to wait for them to type it. And then I'll show you on the NQ while they're typing that answer out. So on the NQ, the shorts have to be here. And again, if you're like, man, you want me to miss out on all this massive movement that's bearish? And my answer is yes. Because as you guys saw, what about every single push down we had live on the stream before that all it did in the same candle, put in a new high? You can't change your rules. So the shorts on the NQ are going to be back down here at 21,380. This is when the new shorts kick in. And again, the ES and the NQ have to tell you to short. By the way, we're still getting a really good divergence from the NQ and US 30. And look, do you see what Zip just posted, everybody? Again, I want them to answer, not me, to make sure I'm teaching them. If you short now and it plays out heavily in your favor, you teach yourself a bad habit, which is also a logical fallacy. So what happens now when price shorts down and you win, you feel like, man, I really understand exactly where the high and the lows are going to be put in. So tomorrow you do the same thing and you sit here and you try to short early because you think you got a handle on markets. And now when it pushes against you because of the bad habit you created, you hold the position longer. You add in even more. And then what do? You blow your account, which is what every retail trader does on average. They start to think they break their rules, that they've got an inkling to exactly how markets are going to do. They create a bad habit because they got praised for doing something wrong. It's just like a kid. You know what I mean? And then what do markets do? The next time it occurs, you go in stronger because you have conviction that you figured something out and you're going to win. And then the markets absolutely destroy you. And so what we do is we do the same thing every single day. and we don't change our rules. Again, really good divergence now between the NQ and US 30. US 30 still holding its own. Tesla calls continuing to go absolutely fantastic. Again, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, a big bearish push down. There is no new shorts to be open. Let me get over here to Nvidia. I said Nvidia. This is Amazon. Nvidia, I believe, had a really nice back test. Remember, Nvidia is at a box. You'll see in just a second. Again, lots of take profit happening, not shorts. It's just take profits. Come on. I think I broke it. Yep, I broke it. I'll come back. US 30 getting ready to put in a new high. Trying to see how far that US 30 retraced, even on that candle. So US 30 with that new long position, full retracement, 36 ticks. Just to show you guys, remember, you can call it's New York Open, the highest volatility of any time markets are doing anything. Retraced, 36 ticks against you. The average we tell you is 32. Like again, 90% to 95% accurate on a retracement against you. Or for you guys that are on prop firms, what you can call drawdown. Like you should expect that. Therefore, again, when you hit 32 ticks, that's entrance 2. And now instead of only being up, the current play is now up 54. If you got in at the 32 tick retracement point, you're already up 85 ticks. Or an $85 move on the US 30. Again, US 30 had a new long position, as did the ES. And the ES, remember, we pushed up. It's so crazy. Look, I'm sorry to laugh. It's just so, again, look, bullish candle close above the day system right here. The full win was 71 ticks or 17.75 handles. And then look at the average, 66. So we just wanted 66. It gave us 71. Again, so the average is right around 16.5 handles right here. That's the average win. And instead, the wick topped out at 71. If you preset your take profit, you caught a perfect take profit from the high. Gold and silver pushing up really strong. Again, True Algo members, opportunity for a nice long on gold and silver here on the next close. Ten-year note playing out, by the way, continuing those shorts from the day system and now continuing to plummet down. If any of you guys trade bonds, it's one of the lowest. Now listen, trading the 10-year and stuff like that, these moves are it is a lot of money per tick. But look how chill the volatility is on the bonds. And then if you look over here, look how small this is. Again, retrace is only 3 ticks. Average loss is 8 ticks. Average win is 12. But the thing is, if you look it up, like how much money per ticket is, that's why. But again, low stress on the 10-year note using the stats. Just really quickly checking everything. Gold about to close above, or getting above the box. We're still 15 minutes from the close though. And then back over to indexes. I don't give signals. We're very specific about, like, we are creating an education and entertainment environment for demo and paper trading purposes only. We are not a signal services. So I won't ever say or give signals like you guys get on Telegram or any of these other places that are just built to steal people's money. We're here to educate you guys. That's why Mike is saying that. Thanks, Mike. It's kind of like the whole concept of like teaching somebody to fish. You guys see this continued push down? Watching over at the stocks. Apple, True Algo members, remember what I always talk to you guys about Apple after having that push up and now Apple pushing down. Same thing with Microsoft. And just so you guys know, like Microsoft calls literally went fantastic all the way up to here. A $4.50 move on Microsoft. And now, after that, take profit happens and we push back down to get rid of the earlier long positions. Because in less than 1 minute, True Algo members, or just all of you guys watching, it looks like Microsoft is, and Apple, Microsoft has a little bit lower to go, are about to put in short positions from here. Microsoft hasn't yet, though. It has less than a minute to close lower. Apple, though, is in, and there's the close. So Microsoft is not bearish. It's neutral. because you're in the box still. And again, I like literally broke NVIDIA apparently. And then over here on Apple, it did close and confirm below, but it's the only one. Look, Tesla is still confirmed bullish. Microsoft is still neutral. I literally broke NVIDIA, and I'm not sure why. So we will just hype over here onto Amazon. Trying to see where Amazon just closed at, and I got to get back on the 15-minute. Tesla continuing its longs are calls for all of you. And then look, God, I love it. So look, again, you get to watch it live. So most retail traders avoid the New York Open. Again, so the same people they learn from that tell you to avoid news, then they also tell you to avoid the New York Open because of the volatility. So again, when are you supposed to trade, man? Like, and so now look, remember what I said? There's no shorts to be had up here at the top. And so obviously we can see a very big candle that pushes down. And again, if those people won, I feel great. A lot of them don't enter in the market, but even if they did, look, and True Algo members and all you guys watching, we just tapped that 21.5 again, which by the way, we needed to tap during New York Open. That's a concept for our True Algo members, not the rest of you. If you join, I'll teach it to you. But look, there's that back test on 21.5 and then immediately bullish from after. And so there is no shorts yet. And so just until we close down here, guys, where I have the short positions drawn, there is no shorts. And so look at the ES. The ES is almost to the New York opening. It's going to do it in just a second. Oh, I love it. I feel bad, man, for any of those people who decided, all right, that candle closed bearish. I stayed out of the way of the New York Open, and then I see they follow the candle color, and sure enough, back test our daily system, and boom, they're gone. It's just tough, man. I know it's happening to them. No shorts yet, guys. Let those people short. Crypto pushing back up again. Tether continuing to push back down. And again, yeah, man, look at this. So it was only Apple that got that close below. But like, again, Microsoft found support at our day system, couldn't close below. Amazon found support at the day system, cannot close below. And then obviously Tesla's already bullish. I'll see if NVIDIA can stop being a pain today. NVIDIA is finding support at our box as well. So they're all finding support here. So where retail traders are going to start to short this low, thinking that they're going to catch the low and they're going to hold it forever, and NVIDIA's absolutely bullish and the calls are playing out. Bullish confirmation, retrace back to the box to load up your calls. And then just now on this candle has already put in a new high. And while that happens, the ES is almost back to the top. US 30, you're getting ready to put in a new high. And there's still no shorts, man. Gold and silver have not closed yet, Johnny. So there is no new move. So you can ask me in 12 minutes, if gold closes above this box, it'll be a green candle guaranteed. Then this would be a long confirmation. But the only way to take this long is you also need silver to close above the current box. So then you're like, okay, if that's the rules to take a long, can I just take a short if that doesn't happen? No, because same rules apply. You have to have a short below the box. And then you have to have a short activation below the box on silver too. And if that bothers you, then instead of trading gold and silver that require a confirmation across another asset, then just look at copper. And so down here on copper, we had shorts. We talked about this earlier to get down here. So you want to see at this low, is there anything that you can go long off from our system based off of where this current candle closes? And we'll see in just a second when the system loads. Been on for a little bit over an hour now, folks. Hope that we've been helpful. So there is a long position potentially on copper. Same thing as gold and silver, but it's got to close. Remember, it's got to clear these boxes. Let retail sit down here, try to long or short this down here thinking they're going to catch it and get absolutely hammered. The long position is when we close above the box. So again, you still got to wait. So for those you asking, Johnny, just chill. Wait for the candle to close in 11 minutes. So these would be the ideas if they get activated. And this is what silver would look like on average. This is what gold would look like on average. Looks good. Oh, man, stop looks really good too. You always want to see the stops be slightly below the next box because if you close back below, you would take the other side of the position and take a short. You see where this one already started? And it would look like this too. Back to back. Absolutely perfect if we can get it. And there goes the ES has now just tapped back at the New York Open. So remember what I told you about bad habits that you create. And in this case, you're going to get destroyed because your broker's going to fill you lower. And even worse, if you waited for that candle to close and then you're like, all right, the high was put in, New York's going to absolutely reject. And sure enough, boom, find support at our box and straight bullish. And again, you're following the bullish trend by our system, man. By the way, just like I told you, US 30 would put in a new high, and there's your new high for the day. Reminder, it retraced 36 ticks. The average we give you is 32. We're looking for a 105 tick win. So that means on average, we're trying to get $105 higher on US 30. So we are trying to get here. And our True Algo members know now, we have gone 50% of the move. So at this point, your stop loss should be at break even, because you don't ever want a position to run 50% in your favor. Again, that means it has run a little bit over 55 ticks. And then all of a sudden you let the current candle become a massive loss. So if anything, you just get tripped out and then you can look to get it back in again once it's above. But US 30 playing out as predicted. And again, no new moves on the ES and NQ. The ES and NQ had these beautiful moves for the news release and at the end of the London session. Again, right around 7 and 8 a.m. for all of you folks in the USA time zone. Up here, this is not where you enter. Yesterday, we did have moves right at New York Open. But today, this is not where you play. Let those retail traders get destroyed. The only thing we should be looking for is long positions. Nine minutes from the close. Gold and silver is now above the box too, guys. So potential long positions to be activated on this next close on gold and silver. You're welcome, Johnny. Again, for all of you guys that are looking for places to do signals, I know our system's more expensive, but it's because what you see right now, I do this every day for members. So we're live every single day during the New York session. We are on for almost all or most news events. When retail traders or those people tell you to stay away from trading, we don't do that. As you guys can see, there's another new high just now on US 30. 1 minute time frame, brand new high. And so you get the indicator system, you get the Discord access, the learning platform, and then you also get the confirmations from Discord when something is hit for an activation point. And then that's why the service, and guys, no offense, like we try to be serious. Like we're for people who want to take this stuff serious. We're not for those people who are, they just want a signal service. They want that same $40 a month indicator. This is where people come to take markets seriously. Like, and just so you understand this too, like, a lot of our traders are older. Like they're not kids. And I'm not saying you can't be a kid using our system. I mean, like people who are younger in the game. It's just like guys here we don't sit here and post on our Discord in general chat 24/7. We take the market serious. Okay, one of our members, Quetz, he was literally the #1 trader on FTMO. Like the biggest prop firm there is, and he was the #1 trader on there. So like we take this stuff seriously. Our members do too. If you guys want to get out of all the logical fallacies, the BS of all the other things out there, and you want to take this stuff seriously, we'll be here to help you, man. Matt, which thing are you asking about, bud? Which link? There's a delay with YouTube, so I don't know where your question is coming into what I was saying. But whatever links you're asking for, I can try to send your way if we have it. Gold and silver continuing their way above. Bitcoin looking like it's going to put in another new high, as is ETH. Another new low on Tether, continuing to follow our idea. By the way, we just hit take profit on NVIDIA. The calls, look. I know there's, man, you got to be able to handle the volatility. But like, look. And look what it's doing right now live, guys. Look. Hits the box. Sells start kicking in. They're not sells because people are opening shorts. Like, they're just taking profit on the position. Beautiful, man. Congrats, Bart. I'm really happy for you, bud. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, I got you, man. So, hold on. I got to open up on YouTube. I can't just do it on my stream. Our members usually always post the links too, but I got you. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to jump off here anyways, guys, in 5 minutes. We've been on now for coming up on an hour and 20 minutes. Live. Let me find you guys so I can type it. But yeah, even if you guys don't just join, if you don't join, follow our socials, and then please just drop by our Discord, ask questions. We're here to help, man. But the link is right there for you. Just waiting for this last close, and then I'll be out. I'll update everything really quick. But you guys see, like, one of the best examples I just want to show you is, like, look at the ES right now. Like, the gall I have to tell you that there's no new move to happen. And then look at the New York candle open. Everyone took the bait for the shorts. There's no shorts yet, only to backtest our system and push back up. But now look at the 1 minute time frame. Like, look, it's just nothing but a consolidation fest. And we don't chase that, which is where 95% make their mistake, because they always feel like they need to be in the markets. And if you want to take the longs on US 30, it's gone great at New York Open. And the ES earlier right there on the 8:30 or 8:45 a.m. candle. But besides that, the longs were a little bit earlier before the news release. But right now, you look at, we're just sitting in the same spot. And this is where you retail traders, again, are going to get impatient. And we don't want, not we, like our members won't do this, but like you don't want to get impatient, because then again, you're going to break your rules. And if the worst thing you can do is you break your rule and you win, you teach yourself a bad habit, and then you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and the markets are going to humble you. Boom, new high on Bitcoin again, new high on ETH on the current candle. Just trying to make a new high for the day on ETH, but there's another new high on Bitcoin, everybody. There's no shorts. Again, look at Tether following the pattern. We are in our bearish trend on Tether. We are in our bullish trend on Bitcoin. And if ETH closes in this green box, remember, True Algo members, 80% of the time we're going to push up. And True Algo members, it's really important tomorrow, guys, that fib time. Like, we are either going to kick to a brand new all-time high, which means you guys are going to see above 105K, or there's a potential we're going to pivot and start going lower. But every asset covering for people, or covering for all of you guys live. Apple potentially in 3 minutes is about to confirm bullish. That means markets will err on the bullish side, not the bearish side. Yeah, Matt, you can come ask me questions, and you guys can DM me too on Discord. I don't hide from people, so if you ask me questions, I'll answer, whether you're a member or not. Just don't ask me questions like, hey, do I go long or short? It's like, man, I'm telling you, man, we're not here for that. There's a reason why there's 100 different Telegram groups all selling the same crap. And they're priced at a reason for those people. And we're not for that, man. Like, we're here to help people learn how to accurately move through markets and learn how to do it, versus just hoping someone gives them a signal. That's not what we're here for. 2 minutes before this close, I'm going to start updating everything, and then I'll be out. And thank you guys for joining me for today. Head on over to that Discord and just hit us up if you ever have any questions. Big push down here now on the NQ. Watch that level, True Algo members, that 21.5. There's not going to be any short to be had from right there, but you can see right now, True Algo, we're flipping the 80% rule. After, remember, it already played out, closed into level 4, got to level 5, pushed up a new high, and now it's rejecting from level 4. Again, those of you that aren't members, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. But for the rest of us, remember, talk about saying out loud, what can it do and what can it not do? Right now, it did provide a new long position up to the trend system, but right now we cannot break the trend system on the New York session. You can see New York completely rejected, True Algo members. We have that 21.5. Your next target on the NQ, everybody, is 21,243. I'm typing it in chat for everybody. 21,243. That is way lower than the current price. Just about to candle close. Everything will put in a new confirmation here. Either it'll be neutral or bullish or bearish. I'll update you guys. I'm pretty sure there's no bullish confirmation on gold and silver because of this push down on the index futures. And okay, so it doesn't matter, because whether I start saying now, there is no bullet. There's the new confirmation. We are still bullishly confirmed on the ES, and you are neutral on the NQ. That means you cannot do anything on either of them. The US 30 is still bullishly confirmed, but you can't open a short or open a new position right here, but it is bullishly confirmed still. Okay? And then look, as soon as the candle prints, they start pushing up. Again, ES is bullish, US 30 is bullish, the NQ is neutral. If this candle closes green, True Algo members, on the NQ in 15 minutes, that would be a valid bullish confirmation. DXY, the pound Forex, they're now neutral from hitting the boxes. There's no new position because you can see the candle ended in the box, so that's neutral. I told you guys, gold did provide that bullish confirmation, everybody. But as I teach you guys, I like silver to also confirm, and silver did not. Oil is still neutral. It's stuck in the box. We can see if copper put in a confirmation. I don't think copper, nope, copper is still neutral as well. I know because we drew the position before it closed. Crypto folks, Bitcoin on the very next candle, again, has put in a high. We are in the 80% rule across the board. Bitcoin folks, please just go line to line. That's all you need to be doing right now. Tether, by the way, just to the tick, everyone, tapped, like it's to the tick, True Algo members, that, which is why you're seeing a little bit of stall right here. But we are within our trend. If ETH can get in the green and Tether can get into this daily red, we should continue to see influx down on crypto bearish, Tether bearish, and then crypto coins bullish, everybody. Another new bullish confirmation on Tesla, calls going absolutely fantastic. Apple is now neutral because it hit the box. Microsoft is still neutral, and those calls on Nvidia continue to absolutely play and perform. Check Amazon real fast. Again, 4th in the market cap. And it looks like Amazon is also neutral like Microsoft. It looks exactly like it. Look at them across the board. This is Microsoft here, and then there is Amazon. Amazon did confirm bearish, by the way. So it's as close as it could be to looking like the same exact candles, but it is bearishly confirmed currently. So you have bullish Tesla, bullish Nvidia, neutral Apple, neutral Microsoft, and then bearish Amazon. Notice that every single thing wasn't the same as each other. That means you're going to see consolidation. Okay. Now look, I want to make sure you guys understand like how good the system is. Look at the ES now on the next candle. We've only been open for 2 minutes on this candle, and it's straight parabolic up. Look at the NQ. Everyone thinking they're going to keep shorting the low. You're going to get punished, man. I'm telling you, there's no shorts yet. Matt asked me where would I look for shorts, and I told him all the way down at like 21,380. That's the NQ shorts. Everything here is going to destroy people who keep trying to short. And then US 30, you're still in a bullish confirmation. All right, folks. I hope that was helpful today. I appreciate your time. You don't have to spend this time with me, but if you do, I appreciate it. True Algo members, really good day to end on Friday. If you guys need me, just tag me. I appreciate you guys taking the time. And Matthew, I see what you just put. It shouldn't take you to anything else. Here, Matthew, just go here, bud. Just go to our normal website. If for some reason that's an issue, go to our normal website and just click our Discord link there. Cool. And we also have this too. This one should work as well. So, unless I typed it wrong. Yep, you're good to go. Boom. You can click any of those and it'll help you out. All right, guys, I'm out. I appreciate you. Hope I was helpful. Have a fantastic rest of your day.